in the right time. I noticed my phone is skipping. My phone is malfunctioning. That's the reason for the timeout. I thought it might be my internet connection. It is not my internet connection. It's my phone. I got a new phone I bought 2 or 3 years ago and never did anything with it because I dislike doing technical things. Cat says hello. My cat says hello too. All right. What do you guys want to talk about? It's just you and I, Cat. What do you want to talk about? Yes. Let's talk. I know what you want to talk about. Creations. It's actually pretty straightforward. Hey, Phoenix. Phoenix says, Yogi, good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. But straightforward doesn't always mean easy to understand. What are creations? Everything that you see, everything that you think is a creation. The only real question, everything, nothing's excluded. This desk that I'm pounding on, this cat that I'm annoying right now, all creations. And then there's creations on top of creations, meaning the cat exists as a creation, an idea in the mind of God. Everything's an idea of the mind of God, except for what we've created through the misuse, the misperception of the ego system. We are an extension of God, as we are children of God, still existing in the mind of God. We are created with every single, hey, Michael, or Mike, I'm sorry. We are granted, gifted every single attribute as creators ourselves, except for one. We cannot create ourselves. And we did not create ourselves. Even though we also create our own illusions. Well, yep, that's what I mean by our perceptions. Anything that is perceived is an illusion. Anything that is perceived is an illusion. Sepper says, greetings, beautiful souls. Hey, Big Al. Give me 1 second. Sending a message real quick. Isn't there a verse that says our creations are waiting for us in heaven? Our creations are waiting for us to wake up in heaven. That would be the loving thoughts that we've created. My understanding would be, and of course, someone else might have a different understanding of this, but it would be, hey, Willow, that the loving thoughts that I have when I choose the Holy Spirit as my guide, what I've created is waiting for me in heaven, which is eternal. Anything that's created by love, with love being the only thing that's real, is eternal. So the loving thoughts that we use creatively are eternal. That with which we create from the ego perspective, is an illusion and won't and can't last. Willis says hi. What's up, Big Al? Good early evening. Happy birthday, Yogi. Happy birthday to you, Big Al. Mike says so to all. Hey, Sebastian. Sebastian says, Sebastian, Phoenix, hello. Lovely to see you. Simply says, Cat, heaven is inside us. And everywhere it's just finding that frequency of love and vibration. Boy, my cat was extremely persistent with that little leap. Phoenix says, Willow, beautiful. Boy, we had a fun time celebrating with Willow yesterday. Big Al says, hey, Willow, great stream earlier. Really did have a good stream. Willis says, happy birthday, Yogi. Thanks, Big Al. Happy day after your birthday. Big Al says, you're welcome. Hey, Italian Bushcraft, how are you, my friend? What's new with you? Cat says, so the energy of love that we express becomes form or something we remember when we wake up. I would go with something we remember when we wake up, as really there's no such thing as form. That's the whole basis of the Zen. Before, well, let's go with what Donovan said, based upon a Zen quote. Donovan, the great Scottish songwriter, musician, who sang Mellow Yellow and Sunshine Superman. Not good songs, but this is a good song. And it is, first there's a mountain, then no mountain, then there is. So before we wake up, we see form. We see a mountain, solid. Then we wake up and we see the emptiness of a mountain, that it has no inherent quality in and of itself. That it is just like this desk, has form. First it is a desk, solid. I stub my toe on it. And then you awaken and you see, well, it's actually formlessness itself, appearing as a desk momentarily for however long. But then as you embody that, it's a desk again. And yet we know. It's like going, what we talked about yesterday, that math equation, going from the 2 plus 2 equals 4 reality to the 2 plus 2 equals 5 reality. And then all the while going back to that 2 plus 2, but knowing that everything is really just 1. 1 plus 1 equals 1. Toy Pups says, hey, Cat and Jack. Hey, Toy Pups. Phoenix says, my favorite Italian wilderness chef. Hey, Karen. Karen, how are you? Appreciate you coming in. Hey, get her done. If I've missed anyone, I apologize. So, Karen, who is here, her subscription to the channel says, subscribe to my channel for more entertaining shorts. That seems like a really good suggestion. I always like entertaining shorts. So, Karen, my friend, I have subscribed to you. If you guys would like to subscribe to Karen as well for some entertaining shorts. Got says, hi, Dan. So I'm trying a new thing here on the live streams where I'm sort of skipping the highs to other people and only going with things, mainly going with things that are addressed to me. Not that I want to ignore anything, but I don't. It's hard to get caught up in the chat, so I'm doing my best to kind of find that middle ground. Let me know how I do. Sniper says, Hip Hop says hi. Yogi Sniper says, I'm having a one-on-one session this evening with remote viewer, and we will be having a great exchange of words with the hope that she will allow me to learn more insights to add to my CV. Nice. Let us know what you're able to let us know. Will says, hope everyone is good. Big Al says, I'm all right. Thanks, Will. How are you? have to be fine. Thank you, Phoenix. Phoenix says, don't miss out. Set your notification bells. I appreciate that. Always appreciate that. Big Al says, well, you don't have to be fine. If you aren't doing well, we're all here for you to talk to you. Thank you, Big Al. And Big Al is absolutely correct. Hey, MK. MK says, hey, all. I got a pack for an upcoming trip. So sorry I'm not chatting much or miss any hellos. It's okay, MK. Appreciate you stopping in. If you get a chance, let us know where you're going. Smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Like 6. Thank you. 1111 master number. Big Al says that's fair enough to Willa. What did I miss from Willow? Oh, can't hear. Well, we can find a medium ground that we can walk on. You know, everyone can share, but we do need to abide by YouTube policy. So if there's any talk of harm ourselves or others, that's where the line is drawn. But if you're going through something, you know, obviously that we can talk about, that we can be there for you. Question says, Yogi, when we stand in front of a mirror and appraise our disguise, is the ego he wants a response? Yes. It is the ego that appraises. And spirit, love, soul, reality, whatever we wish to call it, has no need to appraise. It simply accepts and accepts and accepts. It's the difference between unconditional inclusiveness versus anything conditional. If we appraise, it means I like this, I don't like that, this could be better, that could be worse. Trust me. When you're 60 years old, almost 60 years old, and you look in the mirror, you will certainly be doing some appraisal. Well, it says they don't like talking about me. No, we're just everyone's just trying to be careful, Willow. Everyone is actually looking out for you, looking out for me, and looking out for the channel. MK says decide between north and south, Italy or northeastern Germany. Since up north it's just as warm and less rainy, we decided north. So Baltic Sea, nice. Brandenburg Lake, it is. I've never heard of Brandenburg Lake. I'm going to look that up though. Flip Up says, how is everyone? There's a great question, by the way, Sebastian. There you go. Sniper says, Sniper sums it up. If you respond in any way, other way than love, then it's ego playing its role. And it's not a case of making the ego good or bad. The ego simply wants to survive as autonomously as possible. Which is an impossibility. So it leads to guilt. And being unable to handle that guilt, we project it out. And in that projection, our perceptions of the world is created. So we heal that through forgiveness. MK says Brandenburg is one of the 16 German states, the state surrounding the city of Berlin. Ah, got you. Hey.
I wanna be famous. I wanna be famous. Happy birthday, Yogi. I couldn't miss a day to not wish you happy birthday.
Happy late birthday to you.
Yeah, happy early birthday to you. Celebration.
It's my friend Empress of the New Earth. You've met her before?
No, who is it? I'm a little bit hard of hearing today.
It's okay. Empress of the New Earth.
Empress of the New Earth. I will subscribe. I'm pretty sure I am subscribed to them.
It's her birthday today, her actual birthday today.
Oh,
Um,
awesome. I came just
her,
in time.
yep, her and I have been offline friends for about 20, 25, 24, 25 years. Um,
Wow.
she was actually my boss uh,
Oh,
at one time, and I became her personal trainer for a while. And she might have been the last person to see my mom alive, her and her son. She was also my neighbor for a while. Uh, she helped me take care of my stepchild when Mocha was in Iraq for a year. Uh, she came over to support my father during his last year of illness. Just a bedrock in my life.
she sounds very special, Yogi.
She is, and she will. Maybe she's going to try to stop by here. And in 20 plus years in a relationship, never heard me sing happy birthday. So I might sing her happy birthday.
Like in person, but you can do it now today. Like she can hear you, she can see you.
But that's the thing. She might pop up on the chat and I will sing.
Oh, she's not here yet?
No, she's not here yet.
Oh my god. Let's do an early birthday song to her. Let's
Would
make
you like to?
Yeah, I'd love to sing her a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. A very special happy birthday to Empress. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you for
That
that.
was a special one. 'Cause she's so special to the yogi. I wanted to like sing a special happy birthday. Let's start it off right.
Much appreciate that. You'd like her channel. She's very creative.
Oh, I'd love to. I'm gonna keep checking to see, and then uh, I'm pretty sure I am subscribed. I'm pretty sure I heard you
I
talk
think
about
you
her
did.
before, and she was
And
in
I think I
another live
recall that you did.
of yours. I'm thinking, but just I'm gonna confirm. I'm gonna make sure I am subscribed to her. And I saw that there was the Italiano in the building today.
Hey, Jace. Yep,
Italiano.
Italian Bushcraft is here.
Oh no, it's Italiano. Mangia, mangia. I want to say lasagna, mangia the pasta, mangia la pizza.
We froze up right in time for the thumbs for the gesture. Let's see if we unfreeze. Hey, Tokyo. Tokyo, how are you? Yoga, my friend. Hope all is well, buddy. All is well. Hope all is well with you. Unfortunately, our friend Toy Pups, either her phone or my phone. You still there? I hear sound occasionally. Boop. I thought she was back. She was not back. Jace says, "Happy birthday, Yogi." Happy birthday to you, Jace. How's your day been? Especially says, Yogi, what was the feeling like when you completed one of the marathons you did? Um, Fruition, more than anything. That my training plans um, bore fruit. That my hard work, my effort, my training, my planning to cover the distance all took shape. It's a good feeling, you know, because generally I'm a fly by the seat kind of a guy. Um, And my first few 100-mile races, I could not fly by my seat. I burned out at mile 66, my very first one. Banana says she's gone. She is gone. That's okay, Toy Pops. I appreciate you coming up. And I'm happy that you got to sing that song. Nice to see you, Banana. Banana says, happy birthday, Willow and Yogi. Happy birthday to you, Banana. Thanks, Big Al. Big Al is singing. Willow's birthday was yesterday. Big Al said, I understand your point, and Yogi's Willow. YouTube can be unfair to creators of certain subjects they mention, but I understand what you mean, Willow. There should be a platform specifically for that. It would be nice. I agree. Thank you, Toy Pups, for posting my stream and for coming up. So, I was told by several people when I finished, I finished my first 100-mile after 3 failed attempts, and it was less than a week after my 50th birthday that I came to the finish line, and they give you a belt buckle. I got my first one sitting up here somewhere. They give you a belt buckle, and some people fall to the ground and they pray and they cry. They hug the race director. They jump up and down. If you're in really good shape, some people do push-ups. If I were to do it again, maybe I would do burpees. But both Mocha and the race director were like, you came up and you actually seemed kind of bored. You accepted the buckle, you smiled, shook my hand, gave Mocha a hug, and said, let's go eat pancakes. And that was the end of it. So on the surface, yeah, that's exactly how it looked. But inside, it was, just this overall sense of satisfaction. Willis says, no, it's just because no one likes me talking about what is happening and how I feel. So I just say, fine. I wouldn't say no one, Willow. Don't judge the entire conversation or live stream or community by a few people who might have had, for what might be, for them, valid reasons. It's a thing I mentioned the other day, attributed to both Plato and Philo. Hey, Lucy, be kind to everyone, for everyone is fighting a hard battle. So it appears that someone's being unkind to us, but they are fighting their own hard battle. We could respond in turn in kind, or we could be kind. This is why kindness itself is a complete spiritual path, because the ego says, hey, my problem is more important than yours, or hey, this is my time, or I was here first, or whatever, always making distinctions. But kindness, when we're kind, it bypasses the ego, especially when we're doing it unconditionally. No exceptions, no exclusions. And it's tough. I know it's tough. I practice it, and it's tough for me, and I've been practicing it forever. And I don't expect people to get it. But here's the good news. It's a practice, meaning you don't have to be good at it. That all you have to do, and even that is optional, recognize when you choose the wrong teacher, when we choose unkindness instead of kindness, when we choose not to forgive instead of forgiveness, when we choose thoughts of separation, thoughts of exclusion, when we choose that instead of choosing love, instead of choosing forgiveness, instead of choosing kindness. It's a huge step, just knowing. Kat says, I was here first. This is true. She was actually here before I was here. Sebastian says, I've learned that, Yogi, and we can aid them by laying down our arms and talking nicely. Exactly. Exactly. Even when we don't want to. Big Al says, Willa, I agree. Sometimes I felt dismissed, but I can understand that messages, comments can be misunderstood. Everyone here cares about each other. At least I hope they do. That's great. We do. For sure, Big Al. Hey, I hope you never felt dismissed here, Big Al. And if so, I apologize deeply, my friend. Phoenix says, Willa, that's not true. It's not that he doesn't like what you're talking about. It's rules of YouTube and safety. We love you. You are loved 100%. Phoenix summed it up nicely. Phoenix, Big Al, Sebastian, they all summed it up nicely. And Willow, that I don't mind you talking to me about that stuff because we talk about it via email. Well, yeah, Toy Pups and T are both looking after my channel, which I appreciate very much. They don't, Willow, if we talk about certain things, it means that I could actually lose my channel. And I know you wouldn't want that any more than T or Toy Pops would. As well, not to talk about anyone else's battles, but Bumblebee T has been through her share of battles for a long time. And she has emerged and she's emerging, but sometimes things act as a trigger. So she is not only protecting her own peace of mind, she's protecting my channel. And I appreciate that. I also appreciate that I wanted to create a channel in which you can feel safe, Lola. And you are safe, but we just need to be careful what we talk about. How you doing, Lucy? Lucy, it was nice to see you live today. Lola says, that's not why I'm talking about me. But you're free. You are free to talk about you. We just need to be careful how it's expressed. Big Al says, no, Yogi, not here, but I was using an example. This is a great community you've started, Yogi, and it's great to be part of it. Speaking of, I'd love to join you live again at some point. Open invitation, my friend. And not that you always have to sing every time you come up. You do, however, have a very nice singing voice. I'm not saying everyone here expects you to sing. I think everyone would be appreciative if you did. Hey, Raven. Raven, how are you? Hey, Michael. Michael, how are you? Sorry I missed you when you first came in. Phoenix says, I shared you on my page and I shared you on Facebook. Thanks, Phoenix. Hey, Phoenix, if you ever want to connect on Facebook, let me know. I am on there. You'll recognize me, and I look exactly like this. Hey, Jace.
Hello.
You're looking awful clean shaven.
Smooth.
Looks good. It's a good look for you.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be like this.
No? It makes you look months. It makes you look weeks, if not months, younger.
I thought a couple of days, yeah. A few people said, like, look at least 2 days younger today.
Yeah, you look like Tuesday. Last Tuesday.
Thanks. It's good to see that I'm obviously behind you in your past, distant memories, but nice to be brought to the fore. And just for that, I'm not going to sing to you today, right? You've upset me now. Guys and girls, I do apologise today. There won't be any singing. There just won't be any singing. It's one of those things. Zena's just bought me the rope to play with.
Wow, time for a new rope.
If you do me the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ha ha. Wait a minute. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha.
You were correct. There was no singing.
No singing today. No
No
singing
singing
at
at all.
all. The message has been delivered. And obviously, we have different ways of delivering the same message. The intent is the important thing. As long as we're sending a good message. A nice, yes, cats. There's a cat just walked across the back fence, and Xena sort of like disappeared that directly. She's trying to now get through the metal fence. Oi, come on! But yes, the thing is, it's about sending that message. Doesn't matter how we send it. Make sure it's positive. Make sure it's kind. Make sure it's full of love. And that's our secret.
Agreed. And it's contagious.
Yes. It's not only contagious, but it's always the best way to be. Try and be as positive as you can. And it's how we go. How we roll. Right, I came on, I've done my song. Mumsy! Much love, much kindness. Lucy, Willow. Much love to everybody. Squirrel, MK. Hope everybody's well. I wasn't going to do a session. If Dan's still here, let's do a quick one. Get something in. Much love, much kindness. I'll speak to you soon.
Nice. Are you getting ready to do it?
I think yes. I've thought about it and probably should do a quick session. I still have so much to do before bed, but hey ho, it's only time. Sleep.
If you set it up, and I'm still alive, drop the link.
Will do. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Right then, much love, much kindness, and
Much love to you, my friend.
speak to you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Hey, thank you, Mom, again, and your dad.
Yes, for the birthday song. That was it's something I've got to clip.
Oh,
because
awesome.
Obviously a 50-year-old, a 60-year-old, and two 70-year-olds. I didn't get any bite then. What's going on? You're supposed to at least say I'm not quite 60 yet. Two 50-year-olds and two 70-year-olds.
I feel like 60.
You look like you look about a week younger than 60, if I'm honest with you.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Or maybe at least 3 or 4 days.
Probably the nicest thing anyone's going to say to me today.
Touche, baby. Dink, dink. Right, speak to you in a little bit. Much love, much kindness.
Yep, thank you, Jace.
I appreciate the sense of humour. A lot of people won't get it. That will have gone straight over the top. But obviously, because we've got so much to catch it at the top of our craniums, they never escape us. They always get stuck about there.
Well, usually for me, it slides right off down the back.
I don't even want to inquire as to what direction it heads in, and if there's anywhere that it could possibly rest. You've just planted them. I've got to go. Bye.
Bye, Jace. Hey, RJ. RJ History is here. Hello, my friend. All right. What have I missed? Who have I missed? Lucy says nothing but love and unicorn vibes. Absolutely. Lucy gets it. Michael, how's your day going? Big Al, you might be my new happy birthday partner. Whenever it's someone's birthday, you got to come up and Someone mentioned, I heard you harmonize happy birthday. I heard you and Big Al harmonize. I got to be honest with you. I did not harmonize. Big Al harmonized as I sang. He's the genius behind it. I was the Garfunkel to his Paul Simon. Story of my life. I'm always the Garfunkel, never the Simon. Zip says last time I was clean shaven was my wedding. That was 18 years ago. I'm never completely clean shaven. I'm in various stages of beardiness. Yeah, so Phoenix, if you want to connect on Facebook, let me know, my friend. If anyone wants to connect on Facebook, if you haven't. I'm friends with many already. Sebastian says, Willa, are you live later? Lisa says, I feel so young because I am. You definitely are young. But you are wise and caring beyond your years. You have an empathetic heart, my friend. Empathetic heart makes you ageless. Fire Phoenix says, I'm battling every day. And if anyone ever wants to talk, let's go live together. I'm free to talk and have space on my page, on my channel. Nice, Phoenix. It's a wonderful offering. And again, in my opinion, it's the best part of YouTube. Whose birthday is next? I think it might actually be mine. So is anyone's birthday before the 17th? Am I missing anyone? Our friend Jennifer's birthday is the 25th. T's birthday is the 26th. Your birthday is the 29th, right? Oh, who am I missing? Someone else. Oh, today is, I believe, our friend Nightwatcher's birthday. Big Al says, me too, Phoenix, and that's very kind of you. Have you had the opportunity to sit with Phoenix on a live stream and listen? Very powerful, always very powerful. Bullet says, I give up. Willow, I mentioned this in the last email. You have proven to all of us and to yourself that you are way stronger, more powerful than you give yourself credit for. Big Al says, don't give up, Willow. We care. We do care. Raven says, mine's the 13th, but in August. It doesn't mean that we can't sing for you now, though. Big Al says, yes, 29th for me, Yogi. If I'm not mistaken, you'll be 28 years old. Phoenix says, Lucy is poetry emotion. Agreed. Lucy's laughing, says, right, Sebastian? And with the very lucky man, I'm going on a date with him soon. Nice. Sebastian had said that you are Lucy with a wicked sense of humor. Oh, Raven says I'm not allowed to grow a beard. Yeah, what prevents that? Big Guy says, yeah, I've not joined Phoenix Live yet. I'll get around to it. It's tricky with all the different time zones. It is. Hey, Phoenix, do you have a live stream planned? What's up, Nightmare? Hey, Kobe. Kobe says, well, we would love you to go live later. Jay says, there's a guy called Yogi. His birthday comes every day. This is due to a few things, and the first of him being gray. Some parts are gray. Oh, Big Al says I'll be 29. But it's nice he thought I was going to be my current age. 29 on the 29th. More reason to celebrate. Hey, Sniper. 29. 29, 29. What's that signify for you? Jay says the second reason is his kindness. The third is his shiny head. The fourth is down to the mushy peas he has just before bed. Of those, one of them is not true. Can you guess which one is not true? Hey, Anna. Anna says, hi, Yogi. Hi, everyone. Hi, Anna. Raven says, hello, Nightmare. Phoenix says, I can go live whenever anyone wants. What a fantastic offer. Bessie says, Anna, how are you? Kobe says, hi to Anna. Raven says, am I the oldest here? How old are you? How old are you, Raven? I suspect that I might have you beat. Anna says, how are you, Yogi? I'm getting by, Anna. Miguel says, the kettle will be on, Sebastian. Hot tea all around. Sebastian says, Phoenix, let's go ASAP after, if you like. Oh, nice. So we're going to be live for about 19 more minutes, unless, something unforeseen happens. Someone pops in, something along those lines. But it won't be too much longer after an hour. And we're 41 minutes in right now. Nightmare says, can't fool me. Where'd it go? Can't fool me, sir. I know the truth about those walls. They're paper mache. Raven says, 54. I'm going to be 60 next week. So I definitely got you beat. Sniper says, Raven investigates paranormal. If it grows by its own accord, it's still you. She will see still the love. My wife just told me to tidy mess up once in a pink moon. Raven says, squirrel, mine will say no kiss with that on. Yeah, that would be a deal breaker. Anna's saying hi to Kobe and Jace. Phoenix says, well, I'm here anytime, any hour, lovely. I look forward to spending time with you. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Just scrolling up to see if I missed anything. I know I have. Raven says, you look very good for your age, then, Yogi. I had you for early 50s. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate hearing that. I think diet, yoga, exercise, probably meditation, maybe above all else. Meditation, you slip into what they call the gap. The gap is that eternal space between every thought. Complete silence. So in the absence of a thought, there's no comparisons. In the absence of a comparison, there's no then, there's no later, it's just right now. So the more you dip into the present moment, the more agelessness you cultivate. Jay says, Nightmare, what a question. Yogi thinks we're all mushy peas. Oh, let me get up. Nightmare says, what's your take on British people? Yogi, feel free to be honest as possible. I don't understand the beans with every meal. Breakfast. I don't quite understand that. Other than that, people are people are people across the world. Some eat beans with every meal. Some only eat them once a day in the form of lentils, rice, and potatoes. That'd be me. An occasional chickpeas and salad. It's the Scottish people I don't understand. And I don't mean that psychologically, emotionally, or spiritually. It means I don't understand what they're saying. So that just says, Yogi, lots of smiles and no cigarettes. There you go. Secret to life right there. I did, when I was younger, foolishly smoke under the false assumption, and I didn't even believe it myself. I could get away with it because I was an athlete, because I was training hard every day. But of course, you don't get away with anything. Sooner or later, everything catches up with you. Hey, Abigail. Abigail says, "I'm doing wonderful." I'm happy to hear that. Speaking of positivity, positive people, you guys ever notice how incredibly positive Abigail is? Just brightens up the place every time she comes in. Anna says, "How's everyone today?" We're pretty good. We're interspacing friendly and fun conversation with some serious notes interwoven. And I love these kind of live streams when we can talk about serious things, when we can talk about, you know, all the things that I love talking about, the whole basis for my channel. And yet at the same time, we joke and we have fun. These are my favorite live streams. Raven says, "Don't worry, Yogi. I'm from the UK and I don't understand." As you guys know, I have pretty extensive experience listening to Scottish people. Namer says, "To be fair, I don't understand the bean thing either. Let's call it an English thing." I've yet to get an explanation for it. Let's see. Lucy says, "Karma catches up with you in time, good and bad." Big Al says, "Phoenix, feet are gross. Don't know how anyone can fetish over them." I would imagine if it is something, it can have something connected to it. It could have a fetish or an obsession or whatever. Will says, "How's your day today, Yogi?" Pretty good. I saw some deer this morning. I saw my owl twice. What else did I see today? That's about it. That's about all I filmed today. But that's enough. Hey, Willow, are you home yet? Master says, "Yogi, I like how Americans say right on or right on, referring back to film Top Gun." Ah, gotcha. Right on. I think that started like back in the 60s. Far out, right on, groovy. Raven says, "I had roast pork today, roast potatoes, carrots, peas, and sweet corn." Nice. It sounds like a traditional Sunday dinner, doesn't it? Lucy says, "I'm Irish. Used to be an Irish lush on the weekends." I used to be. I'm Irish as well, McCarty. I used to be an Irish lush 7 days a week, 365 for a decade. So Star says, "I just finished preparing a potato soup. Nice, with broccoli, sweet peppers, celery, and garlic. It smells divinely delicious." I bet it does. Can't go wrong with potato anything. Anna says, "Had a nightmare." Anna says, "My favorite one is when Americans call themselves obese." Where did I see you mention that in another live stream? It might have been over hanging out with Cat and Jack. It means something very bad in Scotland. What's it mean in Scotland? Now, to be fair, we only call ourselves a beast when it's usually something physical, workout wise, or boxing. He's a beast. Raven says, "Where are you from, Big Al?" I'm from Southeast in Kent. Phoenix says, "Well, I'm sending you so much love. I pray for you to feel the appreciation we have for your existence, lovely. I'm joining in prayers with Phoenix for that, for sure. Especially says maybe some drawings. Lucy says I was a happy drunk with my YouTube friends back in the day on weekend. I haven't had a drink in 26 years. Willis says I can't keep doing this. You can, my friend. I mentioned before, you are stronger than you know. And you know that you are stronger. So double that. You know that you have the strength to get through whatever needs to be gotten through. And also, you are even stronger than that. Just as when you get them yellow nails, Big Al, extra flavor. So yeah, that's a good suggestion. Sebastian, some drawings. Art therapy. Big Al says, East Mids Raven. Hey, Big Al, I don't know if anyone's asked you this before. What's your favorite football team? Nemo says, I don't think I should say what a beast in Scotland. Yogi, I'll keep it PG. Gotcha. Got you. She says, well, Raven, how far is north? At least you're not a northerner. Big Al says, I have a friend who travels on weekends from Kent. Raven, she stays for weekends and goes back home. Tampa says, we are more than we suppose ourselves to be. To Willow, absolutely. 100% Sniper. Big Al says, Nightmare, I can say it if you want. Raven says he's from Maidstone in Kent. Lucy said, I've had a problem. I just grew out of it and over it. I do have a drink every once in a while. I think that's the best way to do it. I grew up and out of it, but it took me a long time, and it took something pretty drastic. Big Al says, Yogi football with a yucky face, double yucky face. I'm a rugby player and fan. Yep, you said that you were going to you're going to get involved with the team again, right? Jay says, Raven, I'm West Midlands, so I'm safe. Well, it says I'm at home. I got you. So I know where you are. Sorry, Willow. Raven says, my favorite football team is MUFC, Maidstone United Football Club, home supporter. Big Al says, I'm closer to the south than the north. Nemo says, completely up to you. If you say it, I chose not to. But, oh, you know what? I could look it up. Hey, Rebecca. She says, Sniper, well, shandy drinkers are south of that gap. Let's see. Rebecca says, oh no, Big Al's here. Got to make a run for it. The question is, would you be fast enough to make a run for it? Rumor has it, Big Al's pretty fast. Hey, Miss Flipper. How are you, my friend? Thank you for the message this morning. Phoenix says you're at the vet for what animal today? Still waiting for the annoying vet. Big Al says, yes, Yogi, joining my local vet. My local team, sorry. Big Al says, you were nasty first, Rebecca. Oh, let's see. Phoenix is by Lake Michigan. Nice. Beautiful lake. Lucy said, my grandma and uncle were alcoholics, and ultimately that's when what did them in. They're no longer here. I'm sorry to hear that, Lucy. Big Al says, we're not your friend anymore, Jace. Expect thumbs down on all your shorts and lives. We know that's not true. Rebecca says, laughing. That's Mark, Joe, Yogi, and Jace all on my side, Big Al. This is true. Hey, this is true too. Things are different now. Big Al says, Rebecca, you don't get to bully me anymore. I sang sung with Yogi last night. Yeah, we formed a bond. We are the again, Simon and Garfunkel, the Lennon and McCartney, the Crosby's and Stills. Who needs Nash and Young? Rebecca says, oh yes, Big Al, you and Yogi need to go on a talent show together as a duet. We're making plans. We got something big in store. Hey, Rebecca, when's your birthday? Big Al says, I don't need people on my team, Rebecca. Winners are exactly that, winners. So says, I visit Lake Michigan at least once a year. Michigan has a lighthouse tour by train. Oh, wow. I love everything about that. I love Michigan. I drove up to Sault Ste. Marie and took a ferry across the lake into Canada, and we drove all the way through Canada to down into Toronto. We wanted to go to Algonquin Park as well, which we did, which is in Ontario. And I love lighthouses and I love trains. So just everything that you said. Navy Pier in Chicago stinks like rotten eggs. Chris Ripper says you're most welcome. Day 1 of 49. Nice. I love the inspiration. Yes, Willa, we can do breath work. Let's do breath work in just a minute. As Jason's going to go live in a bit. And maybe our friend Phoenix might go live. She said anytime for anyone. What a wonderful, huge heart. Like I says, my birthday is October 3rd. That'd be a great birthday present. Seeing you and Miguel live on TV singing to your heart's content. We can do that. We can make that happen for you. Maybe not like actual TV. It might be computer TV. So says it really is the perfect vacation package for the Midwest. Yeah, I think so too. Hearing the sound of trains is one of my all-time favorite sounds. Zip said, do we all know the lighthouses are located the ends of lands, ley lines, energy grids? I did not know that. Will says, Rusty is at the vets, Phoenix. So guys, all right, Rolla says she emailed. I will be checking that in just a minute. We're going to do some breath work. Let me know if anyone else would like to join. Are you about ready, Willow? Hey, CC. CC says, top of the morning to you, my friend. Soulstar says, me too. So much so that I frequently dream about them. One of my reoccurring dreams is of bears. And they're always good. Never had a bad dream about bears. All right, Willow is ready. We are going to do 4, 7, 8. We're going to breathe in for 4. We're going to hold the breath for 7. We're going to exhale for 8. We're going to do 6 rounds. Remember to purse your lips on the exhalation, tongue on the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth, and release the air. Think of it. Thank you, Anna. Anna is ready. Think of it as less about exhaling and more about releasing the breath. Releasing the breath. The difference is, if I breathe and I want to exhale through the mouth, I don't make it to the count of 8. However, if I release the air, I make it to 8, gently and easy. The same as when we inhale. I don't want to suck in air. You can use the Ujjayi breath as you breathe in. That's that ha sound. I want to sip in air. See the difference? So we're going to breathe in gently and easily through the nose for a count of 4. We're going to hold the breath for a count of 7. When we hold the breath, put your light focus on that point between the eyebrows and sink into the relaxation that's found between breaths. There's no strain in holding the breath. We relax and we relax and we relax. Phoenix is ready. And then we exhale again, purse lips through the mouth, and gently releasing air for a count of 8. If you guys could, those who are going to participate, those who aren't participating, carry on the conversation. I'll do my best to join in. For those who are, if you could close your eyes. And what I would like you to do is breathe through the nose, making that gentle ha sound as you inhale, and the gentle ha sound as you relax. No special length. Just enjoy that sound. It's the ocean sound, the ocean's breath. And you are diving deep, deep into the ocean of our consciousness. Ocean of consciousness is synonymous with love, our ultimate state of being. This is where all healing occurs. The healing that we offer others and the healing that we bestow upon ourselves. So we're doing that gentle and that easy breath. Bring your attention on your belly. Continuing the metaphor of the ocean, the belly rises like a wave as we breathe in, and it falls back, the ebb and flow of every tide, rising and falling gently and easily, every breath. Bring your attention to the heart center just for a moment. And just get in touch. Sense of love that resides in the heart. And now we're going to breathe in for a count of 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8, making that whoosh sound. Breathing in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through the mouth with that whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale with that whoosh for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax the breath. Let the breath flow easily and naturally, completely on its own. And once more, bring your attention to that heart space, center of the chest. Calm, easy awareness on that space. And consider this: your heart is beating in the peace of God. Your heart is beating in the peace of God. Each heartbeat, peace of God. The space between each heartbeat, the peace of God. And you can offer this peace of God to yourself, to others, to situations and events whenever you need to. You just bring your attention to that heart center. Feel the breath rising and falling. And know that your heart is beating in the peace of God. When you're ready, take your time, open your eyes, and I'll see you in the chat. So there will be no help with me catching up with the live stream. MK says, Sayuri, could you maybe do a few minutes short of this breath? Yes. I know both me and Rosie would find it very helpful. I will, 100%. I actually do have one, but I will do another with a little bit of a meditation offered to it. Thank you for that, MK. Just writing myself a note. MK says lives are better, but being able to do it anytime, also more than once, would definitely be awesome. You got it. I do have a playlist up on my channel that has all the, not all, but several of the breaths that we do, with more coming. Phoenix says, nice being a smoker. That always helps me clear my lungs, to be honest. Oh, I can see that. Especially the breathing through the mouth and that ha. Sebastian says, thank you, Yumi. The boys have been loud today. That was good. It becomes it becomes a meditation. And that's what when I first started doing breath work here, it was just breath work. Simple. Willow, you're welcome, my friend. It was straightforward. Anna says, thank you so much, Yogi. You're welcome, Anna. It was straightforward breath work. Try it. It's effective. It works. But as we've all have grown in our connection, grown in community, our friendships deepened, I started offering more of a meditation, guided meditation involved with the breath work. I'm happy to do both. MK says, how do you call this breath? This is the 4-7-8 breath. It's also known as the, some people have called it the blissful breath or the bliss breath. Mostly it's the 4-7-8 breath. Hey, Home Slice. How are you, my friend? Phoenix says, I really appreciate it. I know I could quit, but it's helpful to know that I can breathe clearly and that my scans come back clear. Gotcha. Quitting, if you do, it's one of the things that just seems to happen on its own. When the time is right, we do it. If it's something that we entertain, and not everyone does. Phoenix says, it's been a blessing to see everyone today. Thank you so much for your kindness and hospitality. Peace and blessings to you all. Peace and blessings to you as well, my friend. We're going to wrap things up, I think. Will says it won't be live again today. Picking up Rusty now. Gotcha. I'm going to look for your email in just a minute. Sebastian says, Will is sending love. Homeslice says, hey, Rebecca. MK says, okay, Will, I hope to catch you live soon. Homeslice says, hey to Phoenix. Big Al says, see you later, Willow. Homeslice says, send in love, Willow. Karen says, hi, everyone. Thank you, Karen. All right. Man, you guys are having an awesome conversation, and it makes me very regretful to end the live stream. I got a few things to do. Will says, bye, everyone. I emailed you, my friend. I'm on my way to look at it. Just a minute. Phoenix says, well, I'm going to go live. Come see me. Thanks, Phoenix. I will be dropping in for sure, my friend. Raven says, bye, everyone. Stay safe and have a great week. You too, Raven. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, Ryder. Ryder says, hi, my friend. How you doing? Phoenix says, I have a place for you and me, and we can hang out while you wait. Nice. Soulstar says, see you soon, Dolly. Jace says, have a safe day all. Thank you, Jace. You too. And we'll be looking for you as well. Jace, are you all set up to go live? Karen says, which time are you always live? I'm always live at 5 a.m., at 1 p.m., and 5:25 p.m. as well. Why 25? Why 5:25? I don't know why 5:25. Just seemed to happen that way. And it says, thank you, Jace. Have a great day too. Safe day too. All right. Ryder says, how to be a mod? It's a good question. That is a good question. I know you are friends with Cat and Jack, right? How about we're ending the live stream now? How about next time you come in to hang out? We'll mod you up, my friend. How's that sound? And it says, so read that. It says, thank you, Jace. I'm friends with Toy Pups. Oh, any friends with Toy Pups is a friend of mine. So Ryder, we're gonna end the live stream. Come on back next time you see me live, and we'll hook you up. All right, guys. Phoenix says, please don't forget, leave a comment after each and every live or premiere. Our support doesn't end at the end of the show. It does not. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Eric Point says, another great live. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate you being here, always. Hey, Adam. Everyone have a good rest of the weekend. You too, Adam. Man, we got some serious trash talking going on here, guys. Big Al says, you too, sweating and smiling. 33 likes, Susanna. Yes, nice guys. Thank you so much. I think we might have had at one point. I think we might have had about 25 people hanging out. Well, I don't want to say hanging out. At one point, we had 25 people come in. They heard what I had to say, and it immediately dropped down, as it always does. Fair enough. Where were you banned from, Ryder? All right. I'll be live this evening, Eastern time at 5:25. Eric says, I laughed the whole time. Yeah, it's all that trash talking. This was a fun live stream. I appreciate it, guys. It's nice to be able to underage. But how old are you? I probably should have asked that before, right? Quentin says 18, not bad for the end. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Phoenix says, Eric, good point. Oh, I am 12. So, yeah, I might have to reconsider that mod thing. Unfortunately. Let me do some research. We'll see. All right. Guys, I'll see everyone later. I will be back again just a little bit. If you guys remember where you are in the trash talking, coming back and pick it up right where you left off. Eric says, bye, Yogi. Bye, Eric. Thanks again, guys. Big Al says, not going to make it later, Yogi. My parents are coming. I saw you mention that. To see me, 10 p.m. my time. Sorry, Yogi. I'll catch you tomorrow afternoon. I'll be at a meeting for your morning stream. Gotcha, Big Al. Thank you. I appreciate you when you are here. MK says, see you tomorrow then, Big Al. All right. So I got some work to do. I'm going to make a video for our friend MK and Rosie. Soulstar says, agape only love. Absolutely. Blessings, my friend. My friends.